In this video, everything follows from the angular momentum commutation relations, part 1, which we had done earlier. It just says that the angular momentum commutation relation, that is Ji commutation Jk, is equal to IH cross epsilon Ijk times Jk. Again here it is to be Jj. So Ji Jj is equal to IH cross epsilon Ijk Jk. Here epsilon Ijk is called the Levisitor tensor and its value is equal to, that is epsilon Ijk is equal to 1 if Ijk has a even permutation. Okay, what does it mean? So it means that here if I and j, that is if it is x, y, then it is plus 1. Okay, if it is y, z, when I is equal to y and j is equal to z, then also it is 1. So for even permutations, you have epsilon ijk is equal to 1, and again you have epsilon ijk is equal to minus 1 when ijk is odd. We have odd permutations, which means that if it is jy, jx, then epsilon ijk will be minus 1. So similarly, if it is xz, jx, jz commutation, then epsilon ijk will be minus 1. And if epsilon ijk is equal to 0, when ijk, if any of them are equal. So if I is equal to j or j is equal to k, it means that it will be equal to 0. Suppose you have j, that is jx commutation is 0, jy commutation is 0. So that is how Levisitor's tensor behaves. Also we have to know that jk, okay, this jk is defined as the generator of the infinitesimal rotation. With this information, we'll introduce a new operator, that is j square. Okay, it is defined as j square is equal to jx plus jy plus jz. So we'll just put the numbers for the equation. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Okay. Now the behavior of j square is that it commutes with every jk. Okay, what does it mean? So j square commutes with every jk. What does it mean? K is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. That means if it is 1, you call it x component, 2 y component, and 3 means z component. So it means that j square commutes with jx. It also commutes with jy. It also commutes with jz. That means the commutation between x, y and z will be 0. So we have to prove this. So in this video we will be proving that j square commutes with jk. So we'll take one example, that is j square commutes with jz component. Okay, so let's put that j square commutes with jz. Okay. Now we have to substitute for j square. So what is your j square? It is nothing but jxx, jyy plus jzz. Let's substitute here. So this will be equal to, tell me, it is jxx plus jyy, sorry, plus jz, comma, just put a different color so that it will be easier for you to, this jz, okay. jz. Now we know that a plus b commutation c, comma c commutation, how do you expand it, is equal to a comma c plus b comma c. Let's put this also equation number, so this is 3, right? So employing this equation 4, we'll find this equation 3 will become, so tell me, this jx, comma jz plus, it is jy, comma jz plus, okay, next is jz, comma jz. So again we have to expand these commutation relations. So again we make use of the commutation property, ab comma c is equal to, what is it, a commutation b comma c plus a comma c times b. So we'll put this equation number 5 and this 6, okay. So let me see, we'll just look into the first term, this first term of equation 5. According to equation 6, you will have jx, comma jz can be written as, okay, this is equal to, so a means jx, so b is again jx, comma c is jz commutation plus, again you tell me, a is again jx commutation, c is jz and b is again jx. So we'll just give this an equation number 7. So we'll put on the cup. Now tell me, what is jx, jz? We have this, right? Our equation 1. What is our equation 1? Just look into that equation 1. jx, so when I is equal to 1, jx, okay, jj means j is 3, that is z, jx, jz is equal to x is z. What is the permutation? Is an odd permutation. It should be, so it will be minus 1. So it is minus IH cross. So it's already x and z are there, then you have y component. So it will be minus IH cross jy. Okay, so we'll just put it in this equation. So this equation becomes, tell me, it is equal to jx times, what is it, jx, jz is, tell me, jx, jz commutation is equal to, I told you, minus IH cross jy. So it is minus IH cross jy. Okay. And again we have here jx, jz again. So that also will become, what is it? Tell me. minus I h cross jy, okay, times jx. So you can write this as equal to, tell me, it is minus I h cross. So position is important, as I told you in the previous video. It is minus I h cross jx jy. Again here you have minus I h cross jy jx. So let's put it as equation number 8. Now again you have, what is it? You have second term here. What is it? jy, jz commutation. So that again will simplify. So we have, tell me it is, next is, it is jy, comma jz, which is equal to, tell me that, again we have to employ AB. Remember that AB comma C is equal to A commutation B comma C plus A comma C commutation B. So we'll just do that. So here it is jy times jy jz, okay, plus jy jz commutation times it is jy, okay. And what is commutation? What is commutation? jy jz, remember, tell me that, it is equal to yz. So it is an even permutation. So it is plus epsilon ijk will be plus 1. So you have I h cross yz. So it will be the next one, that is the jx component. So it will be jx. So substituting here and here, we have, just write it down again, jy comma jz is equal to jy times, okay, this jy times I h cross jx, okay. Here again you have jy jz plus I h cross jx times jy. So I'll write more neatly as equal to I h cross, so it's a constant, so operator position is very important, as I told, I am telling again and again, jx, okay, plus I h cross jx jy. So what is the equation number? This is equation number 9. Okay. Next we have to simplify. Which one? This one. What is it? jz. This one. Third one. jz. So as we know that. So next one is jz, comma jz. So this again you employ AB comma C. Okay. Again reminding you, commutation AB comma C is equal to A BC plus AC comma B. So with that you can just write, it is jz times jz plus jz times jz. So as before I told, if epsilon ijk, if any two indices are equal, then that will be equal to 0. So this will be 0. So equal to 0. So now you tell me. So what we have to do? We have to substitute all this in equation 5. See, the first one, the first equation jx jz, we have written it as equal to, what is it? Tell me. It is minus I h cross jx jy minus I h cross jy jx. And here again you have jy, jz in the equation 9 as IH cross jy, jx plus IH cross jx, jy. And the 10th equation you have it as equal to 0. So we can just rewrite it as j square comma jz is equal to, tell me the 8th equation is, what is the 8th equation? Minus IH cross jx, jy and minus IH cross jy, jx. Remember that. Okay. It is equal to minus IH cross jy, jx minus IH cross jx, jy. And in the 9th here, look, 9th one, plus IH cross jy, jx plus IH cross jx, jy. And 10th equation is 0. So you can see that things gets cancelled. See, look, minus IH cross jy, jx, you have here also plus IH cross. Again here you have minus and here you have a plus component. So we have proved that j square jz always commutes is equal to 0, or in general you can write it as j square comma jk is equal to 0, where k is equal to 1, 2, 3, that is x, y or z component. So this is a second commutation relation, the angular momentum commutation relation. Thank you all of you.